Hello friends, welcome to Dnyanadeep Academy's UPSC answer writing program. So in this program we'll be discussing some questions which are important for UPSC mains. Also we'll be discussing some previous year questions. So today the question that you see on the board is from UPSC mains 2022, and the question is about global warming. Global warming has always been UPSC's favorite topic, and we have had very consistent questions on global warming, right? So we'll try to understand the question, we'll try to understand the locus of the question, the focus of the question, we'll try to understand the introduction or the complete approach towards writing this answer, okay? So let's see the question. The question says, discuss global warming and mention its effects on global climate. Now UPSC, we have multiple questions within one question. So this is one part of the question. Then it has explained the control measures to bring down the level of greenhouse gases which cause global warming in the light of Kyoto Protocol 1997. Now this part also becomes important. And this question is from UPSC mains 2022. Okay. Now, the first thing that we need to understand in any question is where exactly to focus. And to do that, we need to understand the locus and focus of the question. Now, because the question has two sub-questions within, the focus of the first part is effects on global climate, whereas the locus is global warming. Okay, so global warming is that part of your syllabus from which the question has been asked. In the second part, the focus of the question is control measures to bring down the level of greenhouse gases, while the locus is in the light of Kyoto Protocol. Okay, so you're expected to write more about effects on global climate and control measures to bring down levels of greenhouse gases, and not the other way around. Okay, so if you're writing more on the locus, you're missing the point. So your focus, and so it is called so, focus on these 2 points. How should we do it? Let's see. Now, when you introduce the question, the answer has to be addressed in a contemporary manner. Now, when you're introducing this particular question, what exactly can you write in that? See, first point and the most important is explain global warming very briefly. Now, we don't have to go on writing about global warming, but very briefly we'll have to explain what a global warming is, the phenomena of global warming. Okay, then you also can start your answer by writing the findings of the IPCC 6th assessment report. I always suggest give a contemporary or a current touch to your answer. So IPCC 6th assessment report, which was released in 2023, this will add value to your answer. Okay, the examiner knows that you're well read, examiner knows that you're aware of the current happenings around you. Okay, so this is how you should introduce the question. Then when it comes to the body of the answer, what you're supposed to write in the body. Okay, like I said, the focus was effects on global climate. Now, what are the effects of global warming on global climate? So you have many points that you can write in this question, where I'll be giving you, but you're not supposed to write all. It depends on the word limit of the question. Okay. Now, the points here are snow melts and disappearing glaciers. This is the biggest issue when it comes to climate change and global warming. Then you have rising sea levels leading to more coastal flooding. Island countries are in danger of coastal flooding. Okay. Then disruption of coral reefs. You see across the globe, a lot of coral reefs are being destroyed because of change in global temperatures. It is certainly going to have effect on marine life. Now, it is a chain. Try to understand. If it is disrupting the coral reefs, it is going to have impact on the marine life. And if there is impact on the marine life, it's going to affect the biodiversity. Okay. So the next point obviously would be loss of biodiversity. Okay. And it is across globe. It is not only in the tropical regions, but also pole regions also. Because of the melting glaciers, some life forms are at the risk of extinction. Then you have extreme weather conditions. You can always give some examples to substantiate your answers. In fact, your answer becomes more readable or gives you more mark if you give examples in all of these points. Okay. Now the spread of diseases, and this is what World Health Organization had to say. If the temperatures are rising in the temperate regions also, most of the tropical diseases will be seen in temperate regions as well. Okay, so you can here mention that yes, it is WHO who is saying that number of diseases, the spread of diseases is going to increase. And obviously then you have social and economic impact. If you have no other point to write, then you can focus on social and economic impact, because it is going to lead to poverty. It is going to lead to displacement of people. Okay, so there will be migrations. So all kinds of social and economic impact it will be having. Okay, this is such a topic wherein you can write even an essay. But for 250 words, I think these many points will be sufficient. Okay, now the second part of the question, the second focus was control measures in light of Kyoto Protocol. Okay, so the focus here is the control measures. Okay, so not the Kyoto Protocol. So you're writing more points on control measures. What should they be? First is briefly explain the Kyoto Protocol. Why was Kyoto Protocol brought into in the first place? Then you write the Kyoto mechanisms, what exactly Kyoto Protocol does, or what ways of controlling emissions and global warming does Kyoto Protocol suggest. So these were known as Kyoto mechanisms. Which were those Kyoto mechanisms? They were the clean development mechanism, the joint implementation where a developed country invests in another developed country to focusing on more greener growth. A clean development mechanism we have where a developed country investing into a developing country. Then you have emission trading, cap and trade formula that was put forward by Kyoto Protocol, and the last is carbon credits. Okay, so these are all the control measures that were given by Kyoto Protocol. If the question is only about control measures, you can go on and on writing so many points. But the point here is they have asked you this in light of Kyoto Protocol, so you're supposed to stick to Kyoto Protocol. Okay, if a candidate or an aspirant misses this point, there will be no point in writing 10 different points here. You won't fetch marks because you're missing the point. Control measures in light of Kyoto Protocol. So these should be your points and nothing else. Okay. Now, how would you conclude the answer? Again, I always suggest when you start your answer, when you end your answer, there should be, and when you end your answer, it should be optimistic, it should be realistic, and it should be very close to current affairs. Okay. So here you can write how controlling global warming and climate change is important for sustainable development or for say survival of the human beings here on earth. And again you can write IPCC 6th assessment report. Now IPCC 6th assessment report is a very detailed report about global warming. So you have causes of global warming, you have the solutions for climate change, but you're not supposed to write everything that is given in the report, because it was in respect to the Kyoto Protocol. So you can just use this to end your answer. See, Kyoto Protocol, United Nations General Secretary General had said that this is code red for humanity. This report is a code red for humanity. Okay, so you're trying to show the seriousness of global warming here. So you can always quote the IPCC 6th assessment report when you're concluding the answer. So this is all about today's question. Thank you. Have a nice day.